Have I changed this?
Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello.
howdy.
You scared me.
Oh, I'm sorry. How would we fix that, Momo? How would we fix that for you? Mike's in front of your face. Pushes it closer.
Say sorry right now.
I'm sorry. Do I have
thanks.
Do I have to mean it?
Yeah. What?
Whoa.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I don't know what the rules are. Just making sure if I.
Can you say that again directly into the microphone?
just right there in the mic, please. Right there, please.
Can you say that, please, directly into the plant precariously placed on your desk?
Yeah, please. Don't look at the flashing light. Just say it. Just say it in the fucking microphone.
You sure?
Coward.
As it gets closer.
Say in the goddamn microphone. Anyways, howdy. It has been quite some time. But we are back with more Into the Shadows Breach. You guys have started a project where you all are currently building. Don't worry. I see Naomi over there. She's getting up from her chair. You're still going to do your recap. But I
mean, if you want to do it, you can do it.
No, I don't. That's the point.
Brett,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Let's see how ready you are. That's not true. Brett has been doing recaps since time immemorial. I was just a baby beginner. We've had a break. Brett, it's time for you to show them all how it's really done.
All right. Let me show you all how it's really done. You guys taking notes? You guys ready? Chat, you ready for this? You ready to take notes? All right.
Okay, wait. Let me start the recording.
Okay. Okay, ready?
All right. Okay,
all right.
Yeah.
Naomi, take it away.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw this coming, and it still made me laugh. All right, so basically on the last episode of Into the Shadows Breach, yawn.
Are you constipated? Do we need a break?
No, I yawned.
Okay.
I stretched. I didn't even yawn. I stretched. But now you are all going to yawn. All right. So on the last episode,
taking advantage of our caveman instincts like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So basically, Vazika brought back a lot of men, including an architect. And they were all T-posing. I was gonna call him an artifact. He's not that old. He's just an architect. It's all right. Anyway, from town, from Colkirk, so that we could fix.
What?
Well, I don't know. You didn't specify they were T-posing. I don't know if they were shirtless or not. They were like
for the
carpenters
record,
and stuff.
I didn't say they were T-posing. You said that, and I went along with the bit.
You know what?
It was
Fuck
a bit,
you.
It was reality. Okay, it happened.
Absolutely. I remember
They were
that.
right there, T-posing. What are you talking about?
That's a bit disingenuous, DM.
Excuse me. Pardon me. What?
So they all looked around and they asked Vazika, like, "Are you in charge of this project?" And she was like, "Yes." Just kidding. So they all looked to Gareth and Marius up for advice on what exactly to do. We went down into the prison ruins to discuss the build, talking about making the former prison into a living area. Marius had a bit of a reality check where he realized he was quite impacted emotionally by his conversation with Cheats when he was pointing to, like, "Oh, well, we could build some of this stuff in these walls over here and all that." And then while he was pointing to it, it collapsed.
What was the line that Marius said at the end of the, what was it again, Crowned? That cracked me up. That line that you said. I think you said something. How did I fuck this up?
Oh yeah. How did I fuck this up this bad?
How did I fuck this up? Sitting there with a cup of coffee. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So it made him realize that he was in fact human, and he was okay with that. So he sat back and enjoyed that cup of coffee and had a very nice long chat with Knack, the dwarf with the green shirt, about their lives since they got to the ruins, how long they've been there. They talked about their regrets, about what they did with the warden and all of that. And anyway, we had a nice old time building. We basically ended up being very philanthropic and giving away a lot of our own personal resources to build a living space for 165 bodies. So 165 people could sleep there, and a bunch of other cool stuff. 35 people would have to sleep in shifts or watch the town at night, which is fine. We built masonry walls around the entire area, a smithy above ground, and a kitchen and a bar beneath. The town is named Wardenfell, and the tavern is named Sinner's Rise.
And the
that
stripper
is
club
where
is
we left it.
to be announced.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be built next.
Episode
Yes.
14.
Wait, this isn't
The strip
episode.
club.
I thought this is episode 13.
Oh, this
Or
is
do you mean the
episode.
strip
No,
club?
this is episode 12. It takes time to build a strip club.
Ah, yes.
You just want to get it knocked out in a session. You're not gonna do any.
Wait, last episode
I'm
was episode
tired
12.
No,
of
next
being
session-
time gated.
Next session, last session was episode 11.
Wow.
We want our strip club now.
I'm on my strip club.
No, that's not true at all.
Uh-oh.
It can't
are
be
you
true.
Are you thinking session 0? Because we did have a session 0.
No, I have all of my. I have recaps written down for all of these in point form.
Give me a fucking minute.
Get
Reset.
it.
Give me
Hang
a
on.
minute. Give me a
Look.
minute.
Okay.
Over again.
I will go through it.
No. I'll go through it into the shadows.
Run, Naomi. Fucking get
You gotta
him.
go to his own YouTube.
I gotta go to my own
Session one.
YouTube. I gotta go to my own YouTube. All right. I see 12 episodes here, with one of them being session 0.
Hmm.
So did you call session 0 episode 1?
No, I called it session 0. That's why I'm calling today session 12.
Wait, but session 0 is session 0, right?
Yes, correct.
Right.
That'd be
We've had
13 sessions.
we've had 12 actual sessions. This is session 13.
Hold up. Maybe it's not on the playlist. Chat, you know what episode this is. Come on.
I can give you a recap of every single look.
No. Okay, all right. How about this?
One sentence recap. Session 1, we killed the troll blood on the farm.
Nice.
Session 2,
Hey, if you
we
make
found
sure
out
I
Marius
live,
is a
I'll
VTuber.
agree with you,
We
Brett.
killed 4 zombies. Session 3, we did some more sneakies, and we found the old Asmodean forge and did some crafting. Session 4, Gareth aggressively fished and caught a nice asp, and then Marius burnt it. Session 5, we killed a really big guy, and we found those anointing oils. Session 6, Marius made Gareth's rod shine. They were very sus. And then we found the people living under the warden. Session 7, we killed 2 troll bloods under there. And then we heard the big footsteps. Session 8.
Wait, I found it. I found it. I fucking found it.
Which one was missing?
I'm missing session 7, I think, from the playlist. I'm missing session 7.
Wow.
And so which means there's
DM, do you think that the gaslighting is ever going to stop?
I never. I don't think.
I pushed the mic towards him.
If you help me not.
No,
die.
wait, there was a session 7. Wait, no, I didn't miss that. So I don't know. I don't understand. That's cursed. That's cursed right there. You saying that
I love
this
this.
is session 13.
This is nice.
Yeah, you said this is session 13.
is very
I'm
good.
saying it's session 12. You're not gaslighting me. Please tell me you're not. Naomi, are you
I'm
gaslighting
not.
me?
I'm actually not. Wait, so
This
you
time,
can't-
actually, not.
See, that's what happens when you gaslight them. No, when you tell the truth now.
Brett, I have a question for you.
Pride Wolf.
Yes.
Do you consider the episode where we
wanna
killed
yell
the first
anymore.
troll blood on the farm to be session 0?
That's session 1.
Then we're on the same page, but I this is number 13 for me, Brett.
I don't know.
Stop farting! I'm crying.
I just look at the DM, his hands like cupped together, his
Bro.
world falling
Bro.
apart
I
through them.
literally have write-ups for every
Are
episode.
you hacking into my webcam? My hands are on my head doing that right now, being like, how we gotta get to the bottom of this. Like, not now, obviously, because I want to play some fucking D&D, but
All
we
right,
definitely gotta get to
after.
the bottom of this.
Holy
Something's
shit.
missing.
Total is 13. This is 12. No, I know that, but wait, hold on. What session is today?
I
Is this
just
session
wrote
12?
down session 13 because the last one had session 12, and I have all of them written. I've counted 4 times now to make sure I'm not missing a number.
I don't fucking know. This is weird. I got all the sessions now. Did we not premiere a session? Did we? Someone would have said something. Someone would have.
Are you sure?
And you
What if
started
it-
from
what if it
0?
was- What if it was like a
started count
fishing
from 0?
session?
Huh? You know, let's play some D&D. We're gonna go play some D&D. We're gonna worry about this later because I'm with Momo right now. This is what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, no, Naomi. No, Naomi counted session 0, which means there's 13 sessions, including now in Naomi's world. In my world, there's 12 sessions. I don't know where the fucking missing session is, but it's a creepypasta at this point. It's a creepypasta.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
Everyone
about
just
it later.
nod, smile, nod along.
If we find,
Brett, because that means we get more episodes.
well, wait.
Oh, yeah. I mean, guys, it's only episode 7. It's only episode 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't matter. You could say the number was 50 sessions. It's not gonna change the number of sessions we've got.
I want to cry.
Gareth scratches his butt.
Okay, so Gareth is standing there.
His butt is scratched.
rolls D20, and the butt
Excellent butt scratching.
is thoroughly scratched. Okay.
Cheats is brooding in, that's it.
The farm troll blood kid. Don't talk to chat about where the third session 13 is. They can't help you. I can't help you.
I'm telling them, I didn't
Wait,
call
that's the
session
problem.
1 session 0.
That's the problem. 1 should have been 0. The
No.
farm troll. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. So, just keep going.
No, we're going. We
Make
gotta
it
go.
to the episode. Do the episode.
I just gotta slam my head down and keep pushing because I don't know what's happening. All right, so you all are continuing your venture off to the west. Your objective, now that we're back on track, quote unquote,
Are we?
is, well, we'll find out, is to head over to the Shadow Steps to slay yourself a gatekeeper, as was the original intention of the goal that you're currently on, and to hope to earn a full commission as Shadow Hunters. So you bid everyone farewell. Okay, hold on. I've got. Let me get some music here. It's been far too long. What are you laughing? What's so funny? Is my mental breakdown amusing to you?
Yes.
as it should.
No, I'm not gaslighting you, I swear to God.
People don't know now. Do you see what I'm saying? People do not know. I don't. I believe you. I believe you, but I will say, Naomi, if you
I don't believe that you do. I don't believe
I do.
that you
I do believe
it.
it. But I will.
I don't believe that.
We'll go over the notes after this session is over.
I'm so curious. But I will admit, Naomi, if you are, if this has just been an elaborate gaslit.
I'm not. I swear to
My
fucking
heart
God.
would be
My
broken.
gaslighting will not last more than like 30 seconds, and I mean that, all right?
Ass off. No, it's true. No, it's true. I
Episode
believe
13, gatekeeping and gaslighting.
that. Yeah.
Girl boss, let's
Girl
go.
boss.
This is how it's done, everybody. No.
Girl boss.
Girl,
Oh, God.
girl boss. All right. So I'm about to die from all the gas. Anyways, so as you guys are departing from the soon-to-be renovated fortress, Elwyn stepped forward specifically to Gareth,
Oh, Jesus.
and she says, "Are you off?"
Yes, we must be off. We have duty to the east.
I just laugh at the word duty. What is wrong with me? Anyway.
That's so
Now
funny.
I laughed at you who were laughing. God damn
This is what the butt scratching.
You're scratching your butt. Yeah, we
It was
got
a bit too deep.
duty.
Do I have duty on my hands?
No, you don't. Gareth, I've been trying to find the way to say something to you this entire time. And
Well,
this might be our final chance before you depart. We may not see each other for a very long time. We may not see each other again. But there's something I wanted to tell you. If you would allow me.
my ears are open.
Gareth, I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in you. I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
Interested in my what? My...
Oh, Gareth, you've been playing coy this entire time, and I look at you as a friend, and I appreciate the adventures we've went on, the fishing, me showing you how to noodle. But I'm sorry, Gareth. I'm very thankful for you saving me. I really am, but
Yes.
I think you would be better off looking elsewhere. You understand, right?
I don't understand what I'm looking for, but
I know,
if it
Gareth.
must be elsewhere, then...
Yes, I understand. This is hard for me too. But I wish you the glorious of fortune. And I wish you well on your hunt.
What?
How do you say? Shadow, what is it? Shadow's got your back? Shadow on your back? I'm not certain. I'm not a hunter.
At your back, I believe.
Always teaching me something. Well, thank you, friend Gareth. And good fortune on your travels. And then she'll give you the gentlest of hugs, and then nod, and then walk past you.
What?
Vanya will just pat Gareth on his shoulder and say, "We've all been there, buddy."
What? To the east? You've been there already?
Yeah, that was really fucking awkward.
Yeah.
What happened?
The laugh that I gave out is exactly the sound that Vazika also made.
You gonna be okay, buddy? That was rough.
Of course I'm going to be okay. Let's just get our things together. Look.
Who will you fish with now? She's just
I don't need anyone to fish with.
Throws her hands up.
I understand, friend. I would leave too after that. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
I'm confused!
Bless his heart. He's so stupid.
Denial is a terrible state to live in. It's okay.
I deny nothing. Look, I'm just going to go put my things together.
Good
Gareth
fortune.
Walks over to his corner wherever he's got stuff.
Yeah. I'm assuming you probably stacked everything off in a corner somewhere.
Yes.
And then you've just started
I'll
packing
backpack them up. Yeah.
What is everyone else doing before you leave the area?
Marius has been taking the time while everybody else is getting themselves situated and equipped. Marius is changing out from his infiltrator armor back to his main form.
All right, give me one moment. So you will no longer be in infiltrator mode. Is that correct?
Correct.
One moment, please. One moment. So you're slowly anti-donning your arm. No, you're donning one set of armor. But I see. Okay, give me 1 second, please. Ah, yes, here we are. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, very good. And you're going back to your default armor. Is that correct?
I'm basically going back to my my Titan mode.
Your thick armor.
That's right.
Thick.
Okay. That will take some time, but that will be enough time for everyone to get their things packed and ready to go. Before you leave the area, you'll watch as the denizens of the once ancient prison ruins are slowly beginning to build the fort over to your specifications. In time, this place will hopefully be a thriving city, an escape of the misfortunate here in the Southern Gate Breach. All thanks to what you've done today.
Woohoo!
Good on ya. With that, is there anything else that you guys would like to do before you embark upon your travels? All right. I will take that as a nopers. And
Nopers.
And then you will all begin your travels to the east. In this time, I'll say you've traveled for about 2 days, crossing through the ruined gardens, passed over the bridge. As you kind of like pass over to Terran K, you'll see a suspicious like spores sort of like hover over Terran K. You do remember the people of the ancient prison ruins telling you or of what Wardenfell, is that correct? That's what you guys of Wardenfell, actually, talking about how many has abandoned Terran K due to a restless outbreak that has happened there, but they have no interest in retaking Terran K as they have new future prosperities over here in Wardenfell. And after 2 days travel, you will arrive at the old wall. You'll see this broken down, this dilapidated. You kind of see the various stone formations of a ruined wall that separates you from the rest of the Carandun wastes. And your next stop before traveling over, not only to the Dark Ends, but the Shadows Steps itself, where hopefully you will be you will be slaying the gatekeeper. And now I load. Give me a minute.
Oh.
What is... Ah, there it is. I think, yes, that's the one. We are now loading. We have successfully loaded into the ancient, the old wall. It's not an ancient wall just yet. We're gonna give that another 1,000 years before we go into, you know, ancient.
I'd like eyeballs.
Put eyeballs in, silly. Smiles. Oh, that's I know why. Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Clearly, it's your fault. It's not my fault. I'm the DM. Oh, why is Vision so weird in the new update? It's like I gotta learn this thing again, and it really sucks.
Update 10.
Don't you say those accursed words here. Hey, how's your vision now?
Much better. Issue number 2.
No. Yeah.
I don't have my Titan mode equipment. I have my infiltrator equipment still.
Where is your Titan mode equipment?
I should have thunder gauntlets in lieu of lightning launchers. And I should
wait, no. I see. Oh, no, never mind. One moment, please. One moment, please. All right, so your features, I see thunder gauntlets, but you... Oh, wait, I see thunder gauntlets. Hey, here you go. I've dragged them in. Okay, what else did you have?
I should also have dampening field.
I have defensive field. Does that sound right?
Oh, you're right. Yes, sorry. That's right. My movement, I also need to reduce it by 5.
All right, it has been reduced. I think by you.
I believe that's it. Thunder
right.
gauntlets, defensive field, yes.
The lightning launcher is being removed. Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey. I'm feeling very good about this. Give me 1 second. Apologies. It's been a few weeks. Anyone else broken?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, thank God. I didn't know what I was gonna do if there was something else broken.
Garrett's heart is broken.
No, it's not.
Buddy. Yep, you said it. You can't take it back. All right, we're good to go. If you're missing anything else, just let me know, and we will get it fixed. Otherwise, your journey continues. You arrive outside the western section of the ruinous walls. Many areas and parts of the walls have stood the test of time as you arrive here. But you can see from the old tents over here that these tents are more new. As if someone had set them recently.
Is that the case for all of the tents around us?
You're free to roll an investigation check.
Oh, yes. Time to investigate.
Gareth is investigating.
Investigate.
All right. So, you'll begin to look around within there. In this tent specifically, you will find a bunch of food stuff, specifically dried out rations for a long journey. It seems to, and just various miscellaneous supplies, pitons or pittons or however you say it, rope, just other backpacks and tents as you kind of like explore around a little bit of it. It's just a variety of different supplies, cooking pots and pans. This was a recent encampment of sorts. With a 13 and a 14, as you sort of scatter around, you will see already used sleeping bags, but you don't look around too thoroughly. As you spend the details kind of like looking in and out, this isn't a ruined campsite, but something more recent.
Zika pockets a couple of rations.
You sure do.
Oh my God.
Why are there two Gareths here? Or two Marius
Ah.
Brother. Oh.
Your little Spider-Man moment.
You!
Yeah.
Marius stepped forward and then realized his shadow didn't move, and he went, "Uh-oh."
Oh,
Something broke.
Something's
All right.
afoot.
You get a couple of rations. You pocket them. You're now up to 12 rations.
Did she do that subtly, or is she just pilfering
No.
through tents right now?
She just took a couple of food supplies.
She walked into the center one, opened it up, and you'll just watch as Vazika reaches in, double fisting 2 rations before placing it in her backpack.
Vazika,
Yes?
perhaps
What?
it is not best to pilfer through somebody else's supplies.
Well, what if we find them wherever we're going and they're hungry? Because they didn't bring everything with them. Clearly they're not here, but they were just here. Probably.
Or what
so
if they come back?
you're planning to give this food away, you say?
She pulls the handfuls back out. This is all I took. Okay, they have so much more left.
That might
She
not
looks-
be enough.
She looks into your eyes and she starts eating what's in one of her hands.
In my eyes?
No, well,
Oh.
if you're staring her down as well, she's looking between Marius.
That's both just like
Yeah.
Oh,
One
God,
at a
it's
time.
Puss in Boots.
Put that down.
Mm-mm.
Put that down.
She stares.
Well, she might as well eat it now.
You're leaving one of your own rations, then.
Better do what he says.
Trust me, he won't let you do anything else.
She continues eating and contemplates her life.
Oh no. We got real for a sec. Hold up.
What if I'm really, really, really hungry right now?
Are you? And you're not lying to me.
I would never lie.
There is no facial change, no expression change, but the 3 dots narrow somewhat.
I was like, was an emoji supposed to pop up? What do you mean your expression didn't change?
I would never lie. I didn't say I was. I just said what if.
Colon D turned to D colon.
Leave behind one of your rations and we'll be fine.
And what if I don't wanna?
I'm not telling you, I'm asking you to. These are still our people.
She looks confused. Why does your asking sound so threatening?
Why would I? We are companions. Why would I threaten you?
How about this? If we find something gruesome has happened here and these people are not able to return to their things, you may take as many rations as you can carry.
If we're gonna come back, I guess that's okay.
Don't do it. It sounds like entrapment.
Cheats.
She's just like, you can tell by the raise of her cheeks that she's smiling under her mask.
We've more important things to worry about right now.
Vizika wanders into the tent with her tail down and puts 2 of her food down.
Oh. Buddy.
Look, if you're hungry later, you can have one of my rations. It's fine.
As you walk over to the gate, you will see it's long since rusted over, standing its guard for well over 1,000 years, surviving the shattering of Io. You can simply walk through. As you see, so the gate's down, but you'll kind of see it like rusted out over at the center, around not the center of it, but just kind of at the bottom of it there, like just falling apart. Chunks of metal kind of like scatter over this area.
And it's not a bridge; it's just a wall.
Correct.
Okay. Gareth would like kind of test and like stomp on some of the brick or the stone in front of him. And then...
So it's definitely like a heavy rusted metal. It's not like a stone gate. So you would stomp down.
No, but I mean
metal.
the floor like beyond.
Ah, I
the
see
gate.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you kind of like have to awkwardly like reach past the gate to do so, but you'll press and yeah, I mean it's masoned. It's masoned road. Was once a part of this gatehouse.
Well, it seems sturdy enough. Shall we attempt to move through? Cheats, are you coming?
Yeah, just getting a look at the top from far away. Are
Cheats,
we sure about this?
Cheats, what were you attempting to look for? If there's any information I could give you.
If there's maybe any kind of body movement up there or otherwise.
Go ahead and I'll do perception or investigation. I'll leave it up to you.
To me.
To you.
What are you doing?
She's just standing there looking at the tent.
You detect no body movement. However, taking a closer look at the scene around you, you will see that there were once footprints, sort of more recently moved about around the camp and scatters further into the beyond the barricade. You'll notice that the shuffling of the feet is that of, I wouldn't say a rushed, hurried movement, but definitely movement with purpose. You recognize the normal footprints and shuffling of restless, essentially these undead shambles dragging their feet around. So you'll see the footprints are more spread. They would normally be more spread out, while another one would be just more of a dragged footprint. But this looks like there's been a little bit of a shuffle around here, a bit of movement, and it goes deeper inside.
So let me get this right. It looks like there was restless here or wasn't.
Apologies. The footsteps appear that of the living.
Okay.
You can recognize what restless footsteps look like, and this does not match that.
She'd have her arms crossed, and she'd just kind of be like tilting her head really far and hard. From what I can see, it looked like there was. I mean, I've seen people run before. It is not pretty. And this looks like that. Whoever was here or whatever happened here This was, not planned.
Hmm.
Marius.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say they were running towards and through the gate.
Oh yeah. She kind of bends down and like tosses some of the dirt into her hand. This is they ran that way.
Hmm. Sorry, Marius, I interrupted you.
Sorry, I spoke my thought aloud. Are there any palisades or barricades around here?
I mean,
He sort of like looks around the edges of the camp.
Mm-hmm. You don't see anything of that. Like, are you talking about like man-made fortifications recently added?
His train of thought is like, okay, they must have left recently. And then hearing that they ran, he starts looking around and he's like, they didn't put up any protection. Why are they outside of the walls? Why didn't they use the walls as like naturally occurring defense?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
gonna be real honest, this doesn't look good.
Well, this is a pretty bottleneck area. I don't know if you want to check for traps, but if anybody were to place some, this would be a good spot.
There's more
There appears-
openings. Uzika points south.
Very astute. My next point was that there's more to the south.
Oh.
Belay my last, Vizika, if you wish. You may pilfer those rations. I do not believe their owners are coming back.
Her eyes go from kind of like a half-lidded and very neutral face to like excited again.
Okay.
And she stuffs her pockets.
With even more rations than before.
Yeah, well, she put those back and she ate one, so she was down to 9. But yes, more than before.
All right, you are now at 16 rations as you start stuffing
Excellent.
your pockets with the dried meat. As you walk over to the south, you'll see more of the broken down ruins. Now, this definitely appears aged compared to the rest of the camps. This appears to be a relic of its time. You'll watch as some of the old wall is kind of broken and fall apart here. And some of the tents that are standing here are that of a thick cowhide, able to be resilient to the test of time, suggesting that these tents have always been here. Ever since before the shattering.
Like these are like ancient tents?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Of a creature of a very thick hide.
Made out of people.
It's made out of people. Woo! Oh God. Go ahead and if you are interested, for those that are. I would say if your character is somewhat of a history buff, go ahead and roll a history check. But I would ask only to do so if it's something that your character would genuinely have interest in.
If it's Asmodean history, 100%.
Yes, it is. It would be Asmodean history.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll roll.
All I will say is that considering that these tents have been standing here for over 1,000 years, the material itself has got to be made of some pretty stern stuff. But you're uncertain as to what.
I want to touch it.
You're free to do so.
I'm touching it.
I'm
As you
immediately getting... Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all good. As you feel the texture of the tent, it kind of feels almost sharply raised a little bit. And as you feel the hide of the leather, you recognize that the hide itself is not just leather, but you can feel the pointed edges of very tiny scales that appears to be scattered all over the tent.
Would I be familiar with that kind of hide?
You would not. Whatever this creature was no longer exists.
This is strange. I don't know what animal this came from. Nothing I've ever seen before.
Well, it's very old. A lot of things don't exist from back then. Wonder if we could make any use of it. But perhaps now's not the time.
You kind of like walk in, you see more of a section of wall that has survived this long, built very well. You'll look over to the northeast. You'll kind of see more broken ends of the walls. And to the south, it appears to be more into an old encampment of some kind.
Vizika's gonna sniff around at the entrance to this tent.
Marius stops, looks back.
Sheets?
Yeah. I don't want to have somebody come up on our backs, alright? If you need me, just call me in there. The whole place give me that fucking heebie-jeebies, you know?
Vizika, what are you doing?
She's smelling around the outside of the tent to smell if there's anything interesting smelling.
Is it an actual, like, does
War
it have... Yeah, like, is there anything inside? Or is it empty?
So as you peek in, you'll see an old, like, fallen apart table and what appears to be some old chairs scattered about. Various papers were once here. You can only assume this was a tent meant for, like, if this was a battlefield, this is probably where the leadership, where the higher-ups, the generals, would be planning something. But it's completely wiped away. You are free to investigate, though, to see if you find something of interest.
Oh my god.
Papers are not interesting to Vizika.
Unfortunately, you discover nothing else. Just the ruins of whatever was once in this tent.
I don't want to discover anything anyway.
As his companions are walking away, he's like lifting the tent flap to like look inside, see if there's anything of note in this one.
As you look in, you will see a poorly mummified corpse.
Holding the flap open, he goes, "Hold."
What is it, brother?
A corpse. Desiccated.
As old as the remains, these ruins.
That is yet to be seen.
What kind of corpse?
What type of corpse, Dungeon Master?
Marius turns to the sky.
Oh god!
So, you're free to do an investigation check or a medicine check. It's hard to identify. All I can tell you is that it's humanoid in nature.
I would like to do medicine. Please, above a 10, please, dice.
So, you'll go inside, and already it smells off. This body has been here for quite some time, centuries, if not as old as the campsite itself. You'll see its poor mummification appears to be that of, I would say, ancient medicine practices. Safe to assume that this individual was affected by the pollution of Asmodia. Its mummification that is wrapped around is not a poor attempt to mummify, but in fact is old quilted armor that has now begun to blend and melt into the body of the corpse, sort of providing this improvised mummification that was never its intention.
Holy shit. These are practically, like, everything we're finding here is practically relics.
Yes.
I feel like, much like how he has done with every restless that they've encountered, every variant, Marius is going to take sort of categorized pictures of these for documentation and sort of research purpose.
One moment, please. You can see the little light flashing.
This is even beyond venerable. The armor has become one with the body. Those aren't wrappings. That's some form of protection.
It's
kind of weird that hunters would leave this place for so long and not touch it at all when they go through here pretty often.
Maybe it's some kind of shrine and you're all just fucking it up.
It is not that strange, considering that the hunters' manpower is few and far between. While there are others that would station themselves by the breach, there wouldn't be much cross-through because of how few in numbers that you are. To clear all this up would take manpower, would take a lot of effort, effort that, unfortunately, the Sentinels are unable to provide at such a steady pace. This is only another reminder that you have chosen a battle that is, it's hard to, it is a hard fought battle.
There's Asmodia is part of, like, if I'm remembering correctly, is part of what is effectively like a world council. There's like this like collective world government, and
yes,
Asmodia is getting shafted 24/7 by that fucking government.
That is correct. There is an Ionian Senate, and whoever your representation of Asmodia, you don't even know, because it is a position that is constantly switched out with individuals, because trying to defend Asmodia and provide it with its needs is it's a horrible task. It is a near impossible task to do. So whoever the senator that represents Asmodia, you wouldn't know at any given time, because the turnaround rate of them is just impossibly challenging. It's super difficult. The only reason why there is an interest in Asmodia is because of the breach, because of the devils and tieflings that will occasionally, through their madness, break through. It's not a good time.
There's a moment as Marius is walking, this air of like dejection around him as he's just staring at perhaps what was like beautiful architecture and walls.
He's like, this Sisyphean task, harried by bureaucrats. This could be so much better.
You'll hear the voices trail off, Cheats, as you can hear your allies going deeper into the encampment.
Guys? Oh, what part of fucking this is creeping me out here? She just like trudges over, her arms crossed.
Vanya is going deeper in. As you cross around the walls, you will see old, rusted equipment, just destroyed versions of training dummies, the ruins of small stockhouses. Perhaps this may have been, once upon a time, a small village to help cater to the war needs of an ancient Asmodian civilization that was fighting, well, it's been so long, it's barely been recorded, unfortunately.
Gareth would rifle through some of these remains and see if there's anything salvageable.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Invest.
As you scatter about, you believe that you have found enough materials in an attempt to build a mundane weapon, if you so wish.
Okay. Is that all that I could do with those materials?
With these mundane materials, you could attempt to expand your smithing repertoire, but the check would be very challenging as the materials itself is ancient and wasn't meant to survive such a long lapse of time.
Is that something I could do right now? To just
just to attempt,
or would it need like an hour?
It would need a few hours.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to like slam a hammer to a thing and be like, "Oh, done," and then hold up a thing.
Marius pulls out an anvil. Let's fucking work right here, brother.
We got this. However, if for some reason you needed to make an improvised weapon that would probably have a couple of uses, you could probably slam something together pretty quick. It would require a check, but you would be able to assemble any simpler martial weapon as you wish. The weapons themselves would have only a temporary use, though.
Okay. I think if it's too cumbersome to take with me, then Gareth will leave it behind.
Okay.
If he can carry it, though, and put it in his pack or something, then he would. But
allow me to check your inventory. Oh, you've got plenty of space. Yes.
Yeah, there's more supplies. I'll carry them for Gareth, so that way he can get his blacksmithing on.
I'll carry it for Gareth.
Damn.
I love
Carry
it.
your burden.
That's true love.
I'm not using my strength for literally anything else. So.
All right, we'll call this ancient blacksmith materials, and I am going to roll. Let's see here. You know what? Let's do. I'm going to roll a 250-sided dice. Don't question the physics of it.
Whoa.
All right, you managed to find 94 credits of blacksmithing materials. Just kind of like scattered about. If Marius is also doing the same thing, I will roll the same dice this time at 125. I will roll a 125-sided dice. Again, don't question the physics of it. And you will find a Marius. You'll find 54 credits of ancient blacksmith materials.
More stuff to expand Gareth's abilities.
Oh, very good. I appreciate the help. Gareth will look back, and we're just getting spaced apart, so he'll call out and say, Let's form up. I don't think we should be split up so much. Vezika!
Vezika, you will approach. Is there anything else you're doing, or are you just like rushing over, approaching
No.
meanwhile?
She just runs past, slapping her feet on the ground.
Cheats, what are you doing?
Just keeping an eye out from behind us.
You're keeping an eye on the flank. The flank.
Yeah.
Not the flag. The flank.
She doesn't want to be ambushed. She would not like that.
Understood.
Yeah, and for Vanya, the reason she's just walking around here, she's not really trying to find anything in the buildings, like materials and such. Just trying to see if, there's obviously any threats around.
Understood.
Or any other entrances other than the one that we found initially.
Are you just keeping an eye on someone that might jump behind from a building, or are you doing more thorough investigation work?
Not investigation work, but just, my eyes open, just ready for anything kind of.
Understood. Essentially, you're making sure that your party does not get surprised, get jumped. Understood?
Yep.
So you'll turn the corner. Let me see what Vezika says. Let me see what Vanya sees. Yeah, you'll notice off to the northeast, just the ruins of another building. What appears to be a giant building, probably a fort of some kind. But the old wall goes deeper. You're free to resume your movement or do whatever you wish.
Could I quickly? Is it quick
Yes.
to update my sheet? Because
What
my
you missing?
background, my background got wiped, so I put it back in.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it got wiped from D&D Beyond?
Yeah, and it's not here. I'm missing 2 proficiencies.
Understood. What proficiencies are those, and I will add them for you.
Oh, stealth and deception.
Done.
Bless.
What's up? Oh, you know why? Let's
Bless.
see here. Everyone should be level 5, correct?
Yeah, mine still says level 4.
Yeah, for some reason you're still level 4.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. I believe the kids call that cringe.
Pretty cringe, yes.
How many skill proficiencies are we supposed to have?
I don't know, 12?
I have 3.
I have no idea, because I think that's dependent on your race and your class, correct?
Yeah.
I am importing your character sheet. You should be good to go. I see you are at level 5 monk with 50 hit points. Are you missing something?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if I ever...
Oh, I meant crowned. Is crowned missing anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Crowned.
Kind of cringe of me to just assume.
I don't know.
do we need
Well, now that you're asking.
do we need a break? Let me see what's going on here. I'll tell you. I have the solution.
I don't have a background.
At level 5, did we get an ASI or?
Oh, that's
we
right.
didn't take backgrounds.
Yeah, you guys didn't take backgrounds. You guys will slowly build your background. I forgot that's something that we did. Yes. So
then I'm wrong. Then take that
I
away
never
from me.
got to.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I never took the. I don't think we ever took the level 1 feat either.
I didn't grab your level 1 feat. That's okay. That's okay. With all this, we can get sorted out. I will remove this. So the reason why we have. Yeah, it's all good. The reason why we don't have any backgrounds is that if you see something that you believe your character would have knowledge of or know, you could be like, DM, my character, like, for example, I'm going to look over at Marius. I noticed Marius is proficient in Arcana, Athletics, and Medicine, but we've actually touched a couple of times now that Marius has a passion and interest in Asmodean history, which means we could, if Marius wanted to, make one of his background abilities or skills history, because that Marius would have that essentially.
Sick. Yeah, that's sort of what I was trying to play it that way, but then when she said she was missing like proficiencies, I went, "Oh fuck, did I fuck up? No,
it's all good." In fact, if you would like to re-roll your history check now with your proficient history, we can do that. And that's something that you can only do twice, by the way.
Bet.
And you have to also show a case that your character would be proficient in these things because of their background. Okay. So, with a history of intelligence, let me look up the term. Okay. All right, this is going to be weird, but I'm going to try and explain this best I can. So as you kind of like look over the tent and, you know, I don't know if Vanya shared how the leather felt to her fingertips, but the history check I can give you of the material. The hide is made of an ancient creature that no longer exists called the Cattlebon. The Cattlebon is this hybrid combination of what I can only describe as a camel dragon.
Ooh.
A dragon?
Yep.
I made this.
Camel dragon?
A camel dragon. So the scales themselves are small and various thinning. You're probably looking at various shades of gray and brown for the way they look. The best way they'll have several humps where they are able to store not only fluids of water, but also food that they will digest and save for later in these humps. They would be sort of they have wings, but the wings are, I think the term is vestigial, that they don't really do anything. Just something that was abandoned from once a long time ago. But they're essentially scaled camels that are also carnivorous in nature. Kind of imagine them like Like big flat lizards, kind of. Do you remember the magma worm from Elden Ring? For those that played,
I was literally about to say that when you said flat.
Yeah, so they kind of had they kind of have that look. The wings themselves kind of fold back, but can't really be used, and you'll see 2 to 3 humps depending on the size of the creature. They are very challenging to slay, but when you have an army at your back, you can go ahead and do it. And this is maybe a factoid that Asmodeans did not know back in the day, but now you have the evidence of right here. The highs last for a very long time.
How old is these fucking places right now? Like, when was the last time one of these things was even seen?
Well, considering the fact no one knows that they exist, probably pre-shattering. The cattle.
Holy shit.
So one more factoid I can give you. Asmodea this continent was not just Asmodea. Asmodea was a kingdom on this continent, and there were 2 warring kingdoms. One was the Kingdom of Lux, which was sort of like this desert-oriented area to the west, and Asmodea, which was the city of technology and coal, over to the east, and they were consistently fighting. In fact, the Kingdom of Lux would often send agents into Asmodea to try and stop their technological revolution. They called themselves the Smeared. But eventually, the Smeared and Lux and all of Asmodea was wiped out when the birth of Asmodeus happened. When Lord Demetrius Asmodea II poisoned his people and finished them off in a glorious quote-unquote sacrifice, becoming and birthing from the combination of this deep one, this dark one, shadow entity, and themselves into Asmodeus. Hopefully that was enough lore for you.
Is perfect. As I was writing, sorry.
No, it's all good.
God, I feel like you I have to double check my notes. I feel like you mentioned the smear with the.
I think at the beginning of the campaign you went
probably.
through that
I probably
the poison.
mentioned,
And, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times now. That's okay. Yes, the continent was once called Charlemon. Sharlimon. And it housed the 2 great kingdoms of Lux and Asmodea. And in the end, technically, Asmodea won the fight. Everyone died in the process, but here we are.
Yay!
I'll ask later.
Okay.
As Marius is walking, there's 2 sides of him. There's one side that is taking in everything, and there's the other side that is meticulously cataloging this place.
It's safe to assume this was one of the. If this area was well fortified, you're probably on one of the many borders between Lux and Asmodea.
Is it a feudal system where there are barons and dukes and counts and everything like that in old Asmodea?
No. It kind of evolved into there was the noble family houses that reveled in the technological advancement, and the lower the lower class are the ones that would work the coal sand mines, the ones that would operate the factories that provided sort of this form of steam-powered electricity to not only their own people, but to the upper classes as well. You see, the upper classes were very... what's the word I'm looking for? Very slothful, very gluttonous.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so they celebrated. They had parties all night. Cities were actually built. This was never, of course, revealed, but was, when history was studied later on, the higher cities were literally built higher than the rest of the cities, kind of built over the existing cities that were quickly becoming polluted by the coal sand mines and all the technology that would go there. In fact, a lot of the like coal sand factories, the ones that provided power for all of Asmodia, were often targets of the Smeared's campaigns to destroy that, to stop the pollution. It was said that the pollution itself created almost these shadow-like entities that would torment the lower class day and night. But it was all an elaborate plan by Demetrius Asmodia II, who was just trying to become a god, essentially, and succeeded. It just took sacrificing his entire kingdom to do it.
Is this wall low enough for Gareth to jump and peek over?
No.
Oh.
This is like a sort of thin, tall wall. I'd say about 15 feet. Just something to separate the area out. It's nowhere near as big as the main walls that kind of built around there. But yes, there's your lore. Scoop it out and place it on a plate. Enjoy your nummy lore.
Thank you for the lore.
You're welcome. Always ask a DM about the lore, and they'll be like, "Ooh, well, if you insist." I mean, I don't want to take up too much time, but
That's why I like taking history, baby.
hey, that's why I like DMing DMs, baby. All right.
Anything of note in these ruins here?
You are free to roll an investigation check.
I will do so.
Yeah, you look around. I mean, these are just broken down ruins. Nothing of note.
Right.
Before we
worth the hassle.
Before we continue on, let's go and take a small bathroom break, because I think we're at the bathroom break time section of the area. And yes, so we shall be right back.
Yes,
Hello, Ionians. Our show is brought to you by our generous patrons through our IO Publishing Patreon. Get access to tons of homemade content from our talented team of writers, musicians, and artists, including magic items, custom encounters and mechanics, new subclasses, and more. Also, get access to MP3s of all of our D&D campaigns. While we cater to 5e systems, IO Publishing will be making compatibility for other popular TTRPG systems this year. Sign up today at patreon.com/worldofio and join this fast-growing Patreon. Support our shows and support our third-party content, all for the love of TTRPGs everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back. We're back. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. We are now back online in front of the masses. Greetings, masses.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Where was I? Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Okay. The game is unpaused. You may continue your exploration or ask any question you'd like.
Are there any sounds? Is it like completely silent?
What
What is the ambiance?
Well, the ambiance of all of Asmodia is a heavy wind that continues to blow through the area because there's no nature or anything blocking the way. It's just, yeah, that one. I also have a wind sound effect that's currently on right now. You could use that, or you can do your own thing. It's cool. Whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you, whatever engages you with the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mom, what the fuck you doing?
God, I'm so immersed.
Oh my
This
god.
place is such a wind tunnel. I love it.
This game is so immersive.
Holy shit, there's wildlife? That one I don't feel is lore accurate. I feel like if there's wildlife, it's a threat. And it's...
Yep.
You hear the sounds of a distant ice cream machine. Ice cream man. Yeah.
I just realized, like, this made me realize I'd been sitting in silence, and then I had Google Chrome entirely muted.
Welp.
Lamau.
Lamau.
I can hear everything now.
You'll walk over to what it appears to be the ruins of an old building. However, as you approach, yeah, you'll see this wooden door torn back, and you'll see a building that is pretty well put together.
Does it seem newer than everything else? Like just
investigation check or history? No, it just appears to be the one building that survived the various centuries that passed through. This one was made of sterner stuff.
I'll turn to Gareth. Hey, Gareth. You think we should take a look inside here?
Let's wait for the others before we enter. Don't want to be taken by surprise. Anything.
Cheats! As you scream off into the distance. Cheats is 20 miles away, watching your flank. Mary,
She's just like...
You can wave at Cheats over there in the distance.
I gesture her forward.
Are we sure?
No.
Are we ever?
No.
She just mutters as she walks. This is how people lose legs. This is what happens. This is what...
Do you have one leg bigger than the other? Is that why you're walking at a tilt?
No, I'm walking in a tilt because your map doesn't fit the grid.
Excuse me?
I said what I said.
That's so aggressive. Holy
shit.
I fucking said what I said.
What the fuck? Can't have diagonal roads. What the
Map's
fuck?
not fitting the gritty? Can't believe it.
Oh, no. Not that.
What the heck, dude? All right, well, now that I've just been thoroughly destroyed, what are you doing? Guys, you want to wrap it up? Like, I'm just not into it. I'm not into it anymore.
Tough.
Jeez.
Just not feeling it right now, you know what I mean? No, but this building itself seems to have, it survived very well.
Is this a window here?
It is, but you will see that it's completely covered up by a stone, some sort of stone facing.
That obstacle in front of me, is it something that I could actually, move?
It is a door. You can
it's a
actually walk
door.
over. It's a
I thought it
door
was
that
a box.
is over on the floor. No.
Oh, so it's not blocked? I can just go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just here at the entrance.
Yes.
And I'm looking in.
Yeah, so as you as you look in, you'll actually see what appears to be a smithy, well-established area of weapons. Now, all this seems to be a lot newer, so perhaps this is being used by those that are over at the gate breach.
Huh. Well. Our luck is finally shining upon us. Come take a look at this, Marius. Wow. Gareth. Come on.
This looks like a nice workshop.
Sorry, my brain, I saw this rock and I went, I just used that in a map recently. Sorry, holy shit, I can't believe I just did that. I was like, I know what that is.
That's a rock right here in this world. What are you talking about?
That's an Asmodean rock. Stop it.
What the fuck?
No, that's a slate rock. It's
Stop it! Watching Marius. I used that rock recently. Like, what the fuck?
Marius? What are you talking about?
That's not a boulder.
It's a fucking rock.
That's a rock.
A rock.
All right.
Oh, this actually looks like furnished.
Yeah.
Yes, it is furnished, and as you look around, you'll actually see recently placed weapons, a smithy that seems to have moved in here once upon a time, and yeah, perhaps a stopping point or area for those that are at the gate breach. And then you will see a heavy wooden door over here.
Ooh.
Is that a doormat?
Sure is.
Does it say
Zika's
welcome?
gonna go and she's gonna like scuff her feet on it, like wipe.
And it is a dirtied already doormat, but yes.
So are her feet. She continues.
Marius is testing out like the sharpening wheel here, like, or the grinding stone here, and then sort of like getting a feel for if it's this way because it's been saved from like time and elements, or if this has all been like relatively decent equipment that's been used.
Yeah, so you immediately can tell that this is all equipment that has been brought over here from over time. More than likely from the Sentinels. Which means you're approaching the war front of the breach.
This is a cache. Ill-guarded as it is, but... how odd.
Garrett's gonna look for like spare materials. And,
yeah, I mean, you find a variety of blacksmithing tools, smithing tools, engineer's tool, like anything, any sort of like artisan's tools would definitely be here, along with a variety of simple and martial weapons.
I would like to look for any sort of like, not necessarily unique, but maybe special materials that could be used to reinforce some of our weapons, maybe?
Go ahead and
not
investigate.
mundane.
Yeah, perhaps like maybe like the magical in nature. Oops.
Then freaking investigate. Yeah, so as you look around, this area, this forge seems to be more for a like mass amount of people. So something that a small battalion of hunters could easily come over here and arm themselves ready for any fight that may happen over at the breach. But you don't find anything magical or unique in nature.
Oh. Well, seems it's just a stopping point for an arming point for any soldiers traveling towards the breach. Where does this door lead? Suppose through.
Are you opening the door?
Vizika's gonna smell it first for any interesting smells.
Sure. Perception check.
Wait, was it perception or yeah?
With nose.
Yeah.
Nose. Hey, there could be no interesting smell. It could just smell like stone. She just likes to smell everything.
You're just smelling around as you just start smelling around the door. It's a nice wood, probably one of the finer woods that the Hunters Guild, the Sentinels, could afford to actually cast it up here. It's got a good.
She scratches at it a little bit, to get some of the wood powder like on her finger.
Oh yeah, as you scratch it. Oh yeah, it's just that fresh wood smell. Yes. Yes. Oh. And that's it.
She reaches to open the door.
What you smelling, Vazika?
Door.
Door?
Door.
Well, I could have done that.
Yes. It would behoove you to join us.
Oh, yes, sure, of course. So you snuck up on and eaten?
At least you'll die with friends.
I don't want to die at all.
A lizard man jumps up from behind and stabs Cheats in the back. Why weren't you paying attention? God! Kidding.
Me, a Skyrim guard, not hearing it. It must have been the wind.
This is all your fault.
Oh no, a dead body.
You have violated the law.
Low to the ground. She's creeping out.
Just this cold wind just continues to blow through the area.
Is this like a roof?
A knockdown roof, yes. A steeple, it looks like.
Cool. Look like some sort of rocket ship.
Shut. That's right. That's Apollo
like
13.
A laser.
All right, time to die.
Oh God!
So I'm done with this. I'm kidding. But as you approach through this area, you will hear the heavy breathing. This heavy, weighted breathing as someone from the north will walk around the corner, holding out in their hands, in both hands, 2 pistols with daggers jutting out of it, slowly approaching you. And they just let out that breath again.
Wait a minute.
Holding out their pistols, they'll point forward to you before Mikhail states,
"You are not prepared for the cosmic terror that awaits you."
And they will point their pistols directly at the 5 of you, ready to engage in battle with you. Mikhail is in your way to the gate breach for whatever reason, clearly not himself. And we will see the outcome of this fight next time on Into the Shadows Breach.
Oh!
Beasts all over the workshop.
Yeah.
You're only one of them.
We're ending an hour early?
Huh?
Early?
Father Gascoigne, is that you?
Well,
Daddy, is that you?
You're about to enter into a big fight. I'd rather have the session to do it, and we've got fan art to go over.
Oh, yeah.
So yes,
I love fan art.
What the hell is he doing here? He was supposed to be in the Glumweird phase.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time now. Oh my gosh. I'm putting my table back down. I stood the entire session.
Nice.
Woo! Go, DM. Let's go.
Yes, there was
goals.
There was slight inspiration.
Oh, it sings to me. I pull out my music box.
That's really funny. Crown wants to steal my standing desk, so you both must have been on the same brainwave.
I love the standing desk. It's good.
It's great.
Sometimes it's really fucky because my leg sucks. And sometimes sitting for too long hurts it. The same as walking around too much.
Yeah.
So having the chance to stand up from time to time and DM and do map making stuff seems like it'd be very nice.
Yeah, for me, my back has just gone bad over the years, so I'm just trying to strengthen it back up by, I don't know, standing. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully I'll get those back muscles back. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean, don't. That wasn't. I wasn't trying to be a funny guy, but yeah. So there we go. Let's see.
I steeple my fingers together. Hey, DM.
Yes.
How do I make my hammer more like a Kirk hammer?
Like a Kirk hammer?
Yes.
Wait, that's what I have. Oh wait, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Well, the Kirk hammer. I mean, you just.
Oh, not a Kirk hammer. What am I? I'm thinking of the boom hammer, aren't I?
Oh, boom hammer.
Got the names all mixed up.
Oh, you see what the. Is it literally called the boom hammer? It is called the boom hammer. So
you
this
light it and explode on a hit.
So was this just like, was this the point in Bloodborne when they were making names for weapons? They were like, I don't know, boom hammer? Yeah, sure, fuck it.
The hammer and go boom.
That's what I was like, because I was like, surely that's not what it's called. And I look, I'm like, yep, there it is, boom hammer. What the fuck?
Surely he's lying to me.
Oh, it was part of the expansion. Yeah, this was at the tail end of it. They're like, I don't know, boom hammer.
I hold up the paper and tap it. This one. I want this one.
But, you know, say it in like, you know, like the Hank Hill voice, boom hammer. You know what I'm saying?
How do I improve my hammer to make it a boom hammer?
Well, survive this next encounter, and then we'll get back to you.
All right, understood.
By the way, this fight's gonna be a lot of fun and kind of hard. So, you know.
Yay!
Yeah, it's you'll see.
There can be only one wearing a cool hat.
You'll see. You'll all
It will be
see.
me.
Yeah, he'll be wearing his cool hat.
Yes.
You'll
It's
all
time for a
see.
change.
All right. So we are. I'm sharing the screen, correct?
I see the game though.
Yes, that's
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes, and then chat. I know.
Yes.
I know chat's gonna get a little itchy. It's like, but, Mr. DM, where's our fan art? When do we get to take a peek? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I don't know what I'm doing.
Relatable.
Just kidding. I figured it out. And now I'm gonna cry. What? Okay, here we go. We begin with fan art.
The odds.
Behold. More
No.
speed. No.
All I'm saying is if you're gonna take my drug away, you gotta figure out how to give me more.
No.
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 You gotta give me away.
Behold the Fishers of Io. These are all the characters that are currently got fishing arcs right now. From 3 separate games, baby.
Yeah.
That's
Cute.
oh god. That's
Yeah.
Dodger. And who's the Rackling?
That's Lena.
Need a modified one with me pushing the Rackling into the water.
Done.
Oh, all right.
But don't worry, there's more Racklings because we got a Rackling sleepy pile over here.
Cute.
That's adorable.
How can I get in on that? I just
Just
wanna.
become a Rackling.
Puddle,
Yeah,
puddle.
That one's brain is
Or a furry. I mean, either way.
Is that-
Whoa!
About to
Come
shoot.
on, now!
What exactly is Vanya aiming for, though? Oh no, not the Rackling pile! No! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't you do it!
Attack damage.
She got those pumped up kicks. Look at those. Look at those shoes. Look
Ooh.
at those Air Jordans.
Yo, I'm loving the peacekeeper concepts,
God
guys.
damn. Listen, don't start making him hot, okay? Don't start doing
Wow,
this
look
to
at
me
that
because, you know, don't.
Good stuff.
Cute.
What's she saying there? The fuck are you
What are
looking
you
at?
looking at?
I love how Marius is exactly about 7 polygons. That's my favorite thing.
We got a thing for Naomi. We got a thing for Naomi.
What? Holy shit.
Oh my god.
My
Adorable.
God.
What? Bro, I've
Is it
never seen
pinata?
anything like that. Holy
Oh,
shit.
wait, do we hit it? Does candy come
No!
out?
Oh god.
Oh my god. That's
Pinata.
amazing, dude.
Vanya, what are you aiming at? Vanya, what are you aiming at? No!
Ah, shit!
Dude, that's sick.
That is so fucking cute.
I
Oh
call
my God.
I call this the goober
my
force.
God.
Yes,
Yeah.
the goober force.
We got the
Is that a
goober
fucking
force.
bird?
Yeah, don't worry about that bird.
The
Don't worry about
goddamn
that.
force.
Don't worry, that
Oh
bird's
my
dead.
God,
Don't worry
not
about
too
that bird.
soon.
Don't look into that bird.
I didn't even see it.
The bird is the spot of Satan. Don't worry about it. If this is the Ginyu Force, that's Frieza back there is the bird.
Oh, nice, nice.
I didn't see how fucking ripped that skeleton is, by the way. My
Yeah.
man, he's drinking his calcium.
Yes, indeed.
You see all the ribs, count them.
It's Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
Oh my god!
with the little smooch, with the little kiss.
God, I am dying. Are you kidding me?
That's how
Fucking
small I
adorable.
imagine her to
Kidding?
be.
I love this.
God bless it.
Oh.
Look at all them friends.
Yeah.
Hey everyone.
Look.
Hey everyone, it's downtime. What are you guys eating? Let's find out. Well, see, there's him.
Oh! It's fucking raw.
Looks deep fried.
So elegant.
All right, I have. Oh man, there's so many good ones. Okay, okay.
Oh my god. Wait, do we have like multiple weeks of fan art that we just never got to see before?
Yeah, we're going through it now.
I'm taking that. I'm gonna use that as my.
Are those popsicles?
Yeah, popsicles.
Freezy popsicles?
Blue raspberry.
Don't use your mask like that. That's not how you use your mask.
And obviously, we can't forget.
Oh my god.
I'd love it if her pimples just slowly got bigger.
She just ate weeds.
The weeds. Oh no.
You eating that weeds?
Put that down.
Put that down. Don't
Too
you
late.
be
Do you see those eyes?
Don't you be eating those weeds now?
It's the sound you hear at 3 a.m. when your dog's chewing on plastic.
Oh no.
And you're like, I don't want to get up, but I
What are you
don't
eating?
want my dog to die. Yeah. Scrolling through, making
I
sure.
want to save these fan arts. How do I find them?
They're on the Discord in
I
fan
know.
art.
I mean, like, there's a lot in between.
Pinned. Check the pinned messages, and it's part 1, part 2, and part 3 of Into the Shadows Breach.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or just look for it. I'm not.
How about you not be so mean?
Bro.
It's kind of funny though. I'm sorry. All right.
Jesus.
All right.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yo, the drip.
Hands in the pockets, yeah.
Just make it up. Just make it up, Momo.
The
Just make it
Riz.
up. Not being as mean. There we go. How about?
The trench coat.
Yeah.
I need
It
the
me.
drip.
Finally.
Mm.
You're cute.
Finally. Stop it.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's
go, baby.
Are these like little these little what do you call it?
Cute.
TV, right?
There,
No?
Yeah.
Funko
Oh,
Pops?
minis. Yeah, no, I was thinking about the Nintendo things.
Oh, amiibos.
Amiibos. Yeah, no, they,
Yes.
minis.
Oh.
Yo, what you gonna do with that hand
Oh
though?
my
What you
God.
gonna
Oh,
do with that hand?
Damn.
Why does he look
Don't
like
scratch
a judge?
your ass with that hand, or else.
Judge.
Why does he look like a judge? Like he's in a
I'm always
court.
judging.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm always judging you.
Casting judgment.
he's the judge.
Guilty.
You violated the law.
Oh, yes.
No hammer, no sword, just living his life.
Just law.
Just law and order.
I love my little swimming pond.
Everyone's an artificer. Look, all our artificer boys. No one's missed it at all. Jazz music stops.
Oh no!
Hey, wait a minute.
Did you know that every party has a dad? I'm just saying. It's just,
You need a dad.
these are the dads of the party.
Holy shit.
They're
First
all
off,
#1 dads.
props for finding a shirt they could fit. That's amazing. Secondly,
Yes.
is that a fucking... Are those eyeballs on that dude's feet?
Yeah.
Perfect.
When you're a
It's like
slime,
Doug
you
in
can do that.
Oh,
That man's in his underwear.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Dimmadome.
What the fuck's going on here?
Oh, I just realized how big his hat is, too. Holy shit.
So I can only show
Not Dimmadome.
this because there's actually a full comic series that you guys
Whoa!
can actually go through on the fan art section of the Discord.
What?
Oh.
You
What
think
the-
this will work?
What?
I don't know. But it will bring him at least some harm as the Peacekeeper approaches
Ooh,
the
we did that.
town.
Smile.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
He did that.
And you'll have to see what happens over on the Discord. So check it out. By the way, hey yo.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. I know whose style
Oh.
that is immediately. That's Legion.
Wow.
Yep, that's Legion, all right.
Oh, wow. Okay,
amazing.
wow.
Legion draws
Wow.
armor so fucking
Wow.
good. It's insane.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I would hang that print in my house.
Yeah,
That is
we get like a
sexy
display to that or
amazing.
something.
Right? Like,
That's awesome.
Hey,
I mean, I would
Hey,
love to
it's me.
support the arts. Like, if people have links and stuff that they can link, you know, I would love to support.
I believe Legion, I don't want to speak on behalf of Legion, and Legion obviously correct me if I'm wrong if you are in chat. I think Legion mentioned, and it makes total sense, they don't really do too many commissions just because it is kind of a stressor. And like, I get that. I totally
sure.
understand that when you're just like, all right, now money's on the table. You know, so that's, yeah, I totally get that.
Money is the root of all problems.
It really is though.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Speaking of Legion.
Wow. Wow.
That's so
Wow.
fucking good.
Wow.
So
Wow.
good.
This is just concept
Wow,
art for
wow.
a next-gen video game.
Legs for days.
That's awesome. The collar. Fuck.
Leg installation. Let's go.
What's the leg in Legion or something?
Kinda, yeah, exactly.
Start barking, please. Let's go.
I'm love.
Very, very cool.
Whee! Are we in a box?
State of
Is that a
mind.
cardboard box?
Yeah. What if the Peacekeeper was a soup keeper? Huh? Think about it.
Good soup.
What if the Peacekeeper was
soup.
a guitarist?
Oh!
Where is this going?
What if the Peacekeeper wore a hoodie? I don't know why everyone loves the Peacekeeper, but here we go.
Listen, he's a
Menacing.
good character.
Yeah.
He's fucking evil, that's why.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the
hot.
idea that he's just
Wait, what?
horribly menacing
Evil.
looking, but he's just a nice guy.
No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what the Discord essentially did. I described this really terrifying creature, but it's like they own a soup kitchen. They're really friendly but shy. They love hoodies. They own a cat. They got a hook for fishing. They're actually a really good guy.
Just looking
That's
for
why
a
he wears the
friend.
mask.
Christ.
Yeah,
This is
keeps the
what happens
mask
when you leave you guys alone for a few
because
weeks.
the kitten over there.
My God.
I mean, he owns a cat. How evil could he be?
What is
Seriously.
happening? This is what happens when we miss 2 weeks, guys. The lore, the fan arts of artists. I love them because I think we missed a couple of sessions of Deadbeats, and then they had there was fan art of them running a coffee shop. You know, an alternate universe where they all have a coffee store, and then Pipe Dreamers had a maid cafe on the other side. The lore is intense, guys. It's just. Listen, you need to apologize to that Peacekeeper, okay?
That is a child.
Yeah. Peacekeeper. peacekeeper catching some fish.
I would have fucked.
Yeah.
I would adopt him. Yes.
Yeah,
He caught a lunker before Gareth did.
Yes, indeed.
Hey.
But no one pays attention to him, just Gareth.
Oh no! Stop! I don't know where. I don't know.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it.
Featuring
All right.
BrettUltimus and gaslighting.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible.
Holy shit.
Denial. We've all been there. I'm confused. How have you been? What? Only has
Exactly.
olive for Cheetos.
Yeah. No comment, but yeah.
You know how brutal that line is? How humiliating out of context?
Yeah.
Oh my
Cheats
god,
is
how
like a...
humiliating.
So infuriating.
Oh, we found it. We found the lost session. It was the loot session. It
Oh
was
my
about
God.
mukbang and mysteries. Many days, some plants. I found it. Oh, that's good.
Is this a vlog?
Marius watching the
Holy
stream.
shit.
Put that
Oh,
down, Cody.
that's so good.
Is that Vizika's
Amazing.
blog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. On the IO
Hungry
too.
Raccoon 32.
Oh.
Marius is just sitting there like on the couch like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Look at all these ears we got. You got
I
fox
love
ears.
the
bear
expression of the
ears.
first one.
Down here.
That's it. Oh,
That's-
Marius.
that's
Marius,
your-
I want transforming ears based on my mood.
Yeah, that's your look.
Nice.
That's your how disappointing look that you got. Right.
No, how humiliating for you.
Oh, how humiliating for you.
How
That's right.
humiliating that must have been.
This rock, it feels familiar.
I've seen this before.
Transmorian Rocky, put that fucking down.
Hey.
Oh. Holy shit.
Sick.
Holy
Holy
Are you
shit.
shooting her in the foot? I'm just kidding.
I mean,
stabbing. And then he's like, no.
Accurate cheats. Accurate cheats.
How you doing? It's me and Crash.
biblically accurate cheats.
Okay, do you realize what you just did? You okay? I gotta go back to this. Okay, hold up. Let me. Go. Yes, remember this? Remember what you said? Do you remember what you said? Yeah. You're gonna push that rackling in. Well, it just happened. You messed up. So messed up. Awful.
I hope they can swim.
Awful. Supar is saying because he asked, but you drew it. You handed the gun. Gareth,
Terrible.
Lobos literally went, I want to shoot someone. And we were like, don't do that. And then you handed him a gun. That's what you did. You can't say, he shot him. I don't know what happened.
We've been sitting here for hours. I just trying to make stuff happen.
Listen, who shot Hannibal Buress? Who knows? You know? Who knows? Well, thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow with or not tomorrow. Next Wednesday.
Read up my schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah, I already got 2 D&D sessions. Kill me. I can't do it. We'll be back. We'll be back next Wednesday for a rootin' tootin' good time.
A weird way to say tomorrow.
That's
a weird way.
It's tomorrow in week speech.
The 9th, Dungeon Master. The 9th.
Yeah, the 15th. Yes, exactly. You guys can show up, but I'm not going to be there. Is all I'm going to say about that.
Show up, like,
oh, I'd feel sad. I'd feel so sad.
What games tomorrow? Because we have a crossover with them.
That's crazy.
Well,
we're having
cover your ears for 10 seconds, chat, so there's no spoilers. Deadbeats and Pipe Dreamers, they're both going to space, so not happening. They're both in a ship. They're both in a ship right now, heading to space. Okay, I think. All right, 10 seconds is over. 10 seconds is over. Okay.
Fishing on the moon.
Fishing on the moon. All right, I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.